Is there anybody here to testify in favor of Senate Bill 998? Come on up and testify when you're ready. Please make sure you fill out a witness form for our records. State who you are and proceed when you're ready.
Thank you, Chairman, members of the committee. Susan Myers of the 20th. As a leader volunteer for two national nonpartisan organizations, both focused on women and firearms, I have met and worked with women who have experienced tragic and horrific events in their lives, women who come out the other side resolved to never allow themselves to be anyone's victim ever again. It's important you know the volunteer work that I do, the hours I put into helping women learn to keep themselves safe, and the relationships I've made with women who are, in fact, survivors of violence at the hands of individuals known to them. It is for these reasons that I am here to give voice to the women who fully understand the dangers involved within domestic violence and yet are adamant in their belief that firearm confiscation schemes are not the right path for our state. That's because we know, despite whatever good intentions may lie behind these confiscation tools, the truth is they can and do have troubling and dangerous consequences to the very women they purport to help. Leaving the individual free while taking the gun does not remove the dangers victims face. Abusers have used red flags on their spouse or girlfriend as a way to exert control and to keep them feeling vulnerable. Don't think it happens? Let me share a case out of New York where a woman's ex-boyfriend who had a restraining order out against him alleged she made remarks causing him to believe she was a threat to herself. In the petition, this man lied about the time frame of those remarks to say they occurred within the past 6 months of the petition as the law required, despite the judge knowing of the false statements. Out of an abundance of caution, a temporary extreme risk protection order was issued, and her pistol permit was revoked, all without her even being aware it was happening. Thankfully, this woman didn't just hire a lawyer to regain her own rights before a final ERPO could be ordered. They also challenged the New York law's constitutionality. This is a portion of the judge's ruling from late December 22. This court is not unmindful of the dangers firearms may pose when possessed in the hands of a person suffering a mental illness, harboring a criminal intent, or both. However, when viewed objectively, 63A's goal of removing weapons from the otherwise lawful possession of them by their owners without adequate constitutional safeguards cannot be condoned by this court. While some may advocate that the ends justify the means in support of 63A, where those means violate a fundamental right under our Bill of Rights to achieve their ends, then the law, on its face, cannot stand. Thank you.
I have no questions. Thank you for your testimony. Anybody else here to testify in favor of Senate Bill 998?